Today is a legendary video. I have collected for you the 20 most powerful duets in the Skibidi toilet. And I immediately want to say that this top was compiled personally in my subjective opinion. And you do not have to agree with it. It was also very difficult for me to compose suitable duets. I even simulated the fights of some duets against others, so that everything would turn out as honest and believable as possible. Of course, I may be wrong in some ways, but still I hope you really like this video. Also, let's get 30,000 likes for this video because I tried very hard to make it. Also, almost 75% of my audience watches me without subscribing, and you better subscribe to the channel so as not to miss epic videos. Also, who doesn't know? I now have my own Discord server, so I'm waiting for you there. The link will be in the description under this video. Hello friends, you're on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and press the like button under the video to speed up the release of the next video. And let's go. In 20th place, we have an ordinary cameraman and a speakerman. They are not bad guys. They can cope with ordinary small toilets as well as skibidi parasites. Also, now the cameramen have paralyzing guns, which makes it easier to kill even flying toilets. And the speakerman is a good assistant, so these guys deserve 20th place. In 19th place, we have Simp Cameraman and Cameraman Robocop. Simp Cameraman is not particularly strong, but we know that he has emotions and feelings, and this is what makes him stronger than other cameramen. I also hope that we will see him soon, and perhaps he will become a villain. But so far there is no information about him, and Cameraman Robocop is already a very strong soldier. He has 4 guns in his arsenal and also a very strong suit that can fight just as well in close combat. And I think that these guys can even handle some large toilets, so a well-deserved 19th place. In 18th place, we have Bruce Lee from episode 63, and also his older brother from episode 58. The one in episode 63 is very fast and can deal with even a small squad of cameramen. Here we see how he kills a cameraman with lightning speed, although in him you can shoot from a paralyzing cannon, but only when he stands still. If you look at how quickly he moves, you can hardly hit him. And also his brother from episode 58 is also a very dangerous mutant. We see that he killed many of our soldiers, and he is also very fast, and he also has saws, and he also quickly moves in the air with the help of a jetpack, and he almost came close to the speakerman, but not successfully. But I think that these guys can easily defeat even Cameraman Robocop since they are very fast, so they are in 18th place. In 17th place, we have a large cameraman and a large speakerman, and I take exactly the strongest versions of them. The speakerman from part 4 of episode 67, and the cameraman with bazookas from part 1 of episode 67. This speakerman is very strong. He fought in episode 66 along with others agents. Also in episode 63, he defeated the Skibidi man. And despite his wounds, he heroically sacrificed himself in part 4 of episode 67, and we will never forget his act. The large cameraman is also a very strong soldier. He, with his bazookas, are the same fought bravely in episode 66. And I think that he will greatly help other agents in the battle in the laboratory. And this speakerman and cameraman are legendary duets, so deserved 17th place. In 16th place, we have a simple TV man and a large TV man. These guys are very smart and confident soldiers. The large TV man can destroy several mutants at once with the help of his light, and simple TV man can also hypnotize his enemy and force him to attack on their own allies. And their coolest ability is teleport. They can almost never be taken by surprise since they can run away from danger at any moment. They are also very good in battle. They also have daggers that they use in battle and in combination with light. Their attacking potential is very huge, but they do not have enough strength to defeat those guys who will be further. So they are in 16th place. In 15th place, we have Skibidi people from episode 62, and I think no one doubts how strong they are. The mutant in a white shirt showed amazing physical strength in episode 62, where he quite easily tore the cameraman's body in half, as well as in episode 63. He picked up a car with 4 agents and threw it like a toy. He even survived the attack of the plunger cameraman and was able to get up. We know little about the black mutant, but we saw him in episode 66, where he mercilessly killed a large cameraman. And these guys also have headphones against speakermen as well as glasses against TV men. And I think that in a 2-on-2 battle, they can easily defeat TV men. They have all possible defenses, and their physical indicators are also incredible, so they deserve 15th place. In 14th place, we have Skibidi Strider, and a huge Skibidi Spider. There is nothing special about these guys, but their size gives them an advantage. Skibidi Strider appeared in episode 47, and no one expected that he would appear in part 2 of episode 57, where he successfully stuck his blades in the cameraman. Although the cameraman killed him very easily, but you shouldn't underestimate him. He just didn't choose his opponent well. He is very slow, but he has a protective helmet and huge attacking potential. The same situation with the Skibidi spider, similar mutants we have seen many times in the series. But I decided to choose this one since he did not have time to prove himself. He is also very big and at the same time slow, but he has a big ding-dong from which he can shoot. And I think that these two will be able to counter the previous participants due to their size. So they are in 14th place. In 13th place, we have the Skibidi dishwasher and Skibidi with a bomb from episode 64. The Skibidi dishwasher is an improved version of the vacuum toilet that was in episode 46. It is very huge and is capable of destroying a lot of his enemies, and anyone who gets caught in its dishwasher will be instantly cut on ribbons. The force of its attraction is very enormous, and it is very difficult to cope with such an opponent. Titans or special agents are needed. Skibidi with a bomb is also quite large, and he has a very dangerous weapon with acid that can destroy absolutely everything in its path. And even if the acid doesn't help, he will be able to take his enemies with him. And I want to say that the bomb's damage radius is very large, and those who do not have a jetpack or teleport will not be able to escape from the explosion radius. As for me, they are very strong guys, so deserve 13th place. In 12th place, we have YouTuber Penguin Zero, or Jared Leto, who was in episode 61, as well as a flying mutant with red eyes from episode 51. Jared is very fast, and he also has TV Men technology that allows him to blind his enemies. A very strong ability, and I also think that this ability will work even on large enemies. And he also has missiles that will also cause huge damage while the enemies are blinded. But Jared is still not the strongest character. His current partner from episode 51 is by a lot stronger. This mutant has red eyes, which means that he is stronger than ordinary toilets. He is also very fast because he could dodge the shots of the cameraman. He's also very tenacious. Cameraman fried this mutant so that all that was left of him was his skull. But when he fried this flying toilet, he was still alive and even tried to attack, and cameraman had to wash it off by hand. These guys will not lose to the previous characters because they are very fast, and they also have cool abilities. So, in my opinion, they deserve 12th place. In 11th place, we have an improved Skibidi Mafia, and also a toilet with saws from part 1 of episode 67. Skibidi Mafia is a very dangerous opponent since he can fly, and he is also fast. Here we see how he easily dodged a toilet flying at him. And so he quietly approached the cameraman and he shoots acid, and you already know that this is a very dangerous thing. He hit the cameraman's neck with acid, but for some reason nothing happened, and it seems to me that Defuk simply missed this moment. Since we already saw what acid is capable of, we don't know very much about his friend, but we see that he is almost as huge as a cameraman titan. And he also has large circular saws that are capable of breaking through any armor. He also has a protective mask, and he is not afraid of the hypnosis of TV men. And in my opinion, these guys deserve 11th place. And so we reached 10th place, and in 10th place I put 3 characters at once, since they work well in a team. And in 10th place we have TV Woman, Speaker Woman, and Camera Woman. It seems to me that the weakest of them is the Camera Woman. She can paralyze enemies with her darts. And it's also possible that she can teleport, as she has strangely appeared on the battlefield several times. Next we have a Speaker Woman. We don't yet know all her abilities, but she can push herself off the ground with her sound wave. And she can also throw daggers, and she is very dexterous, and the most interesting cherry is the TV Woman. She has 2 different types of rays, she also has teleport, and can also control the enemy with her head. And all these women together are damn strong, and also damn smart, and I can bet with you that they will defeat everyone on the list who was before them. But unfortunately, they won't have enough strength to defeat the characters who will come next, so it's well-deserved 10th place. In 9th place, we have Glitch Plunger Cameraman and his bro Black Assassin. Black Speaker is very fast, and he also has a very pumped-up skill as a hidden killer. And he can also fly, and he is quite big if you compare him with other agents. But the highlight is Plunger Cameraman. The moment he got his supercar, he became damn strong. He easily fought with this Skibidi man, and he even fought with this Skibidi scientist, but unfortunately he couldn't defeat him. His main feature is speed, and if you compare the Plunger Cameraman and a Black Speaker against our squad of women, then the women will lose. TV Woman was able to stop the glitch toilet in episode 54, but this will not work with the Plunger Man because he has a protective lens. And because of the protective lens, the TV Woman will not be able to stop the Plunger Man, and he will destroy her very easily. And the Black Assassin can cope with the rest of the women. The Black Assassin has the same abilities as the Speaker Woman, but he is much larger, and he is a man who clearly has more physical strength. You would think that the Camera Woman would be able to paralyze him with her darts, but I don't think so, as she paralyzed only Skibidi Toilets, which has a human head. And this poison stops the brain from working, but the Speakerman is a robot, and this should not affect him. But even if you think that this poison can harm even a robot, then women still have absolutely no chance of winning. Because after the Plunger Man destroys the TV Woman, he will help his bro. And the speaker woman and the camera woman do not have any abilities to stop the plunger man, since he is very fast. And for this reason, I think that these guys are stronger than our beloved women, so a well-deserved 9th place. In 8th place, we have the Skibidi skull and the Skibidi bathroom from episode 55. The Skibidi skull can teleport, he can also spit acid from its mouth, and we know that acid can destroy everything in its path. And he is susceptible only to physical damage, and the abilities of speaker men and TV men will not affect him. And he also has a very strong partner, a huge Skibidi bath with 3 heads and a powerful arsenal of missiles. And I can say that a plunger man or a squad of women will not be able to do anything to these enemies. The plunger men don't have enough damage to defeat the Skibidi bathtub and the skeleton, the same situation with women. I simulated their fight differently, and the special agents have no chance of winning. These toilets have very dangerous abilities, and they can also withstand a lot of damage, and small agents will not have enough damage to defeat them. So I confidently put these guys in 8th place. In 7th place, we have Astro Toilets from episode 60. UFO Toilet is very fast, and he is also very smart, and he is still alive, and this already proves that he is very strong, but we little known about his partner. But he has quite a powerful claw that is capable of restraining even Gmail. We know little about the Astro Toilets, but they are very strong and smart, and the fact that they were able to take the strong Gmail by surprise, then I can say that they will have no problems defeating the characters who were lower. It is possible, of course, indefinitely debate about who is stronger, the Astro Toilets or the Plunger Men or the squad of women. But personally, in my opinion, they deserve 7th place on this list. And in 6th place, I again put 3 characters, and these are 3 copies of the Gmail from part 4 of episode 67. One of them appeared from the Mr. Boom meme, and he has 11 lasers that cause very huge damage. The second Gmail has 4 rocket launchers, which are also capable of causing a lot of damage. And the third Gmail with circular saws that can penetrate even the armor of Titans. We don't yet know all the capabilities of these copies, but if you just look at them, they have a lot of damage like lasers, saws, rocket launchers, and all this very seriously. So I put them in 6th place. And now we have finally reached 5th place, and there will already be very serious guys here, so get ready. Also, don't forget to like the video, because I made this video for about 20 hours, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Anyway, here we go. In 5th place, we have the Infected Speaker Man and Gmail Toilet from episode 57. The Infected Speaker Man is very fast and strong. He also has a very strong sound wave, and he was able to seriously injure TV Man in episode 47. Also, Gmail from episode 57 is also very strong. The cameraman fried him well and dealt him a very strong blow with a hammer. But this did not stop Gmail, and he again tried to attack the cameraman. But after the Speaker Man was freed, he decided to run away. And should I say that they easily defeat all the characters from the list that came before them? I think the answer is obvious, so a strong 5th place. And in 4th place, we have the fake Gmail from episode 65. But I'm not going to tell you that in another episode there was a real Gmail or a fake. I'm taking this particular version of Gmail from episode 65. He withstood a lot of damage from the Titans. He also managed to fight back. He also has very strong lasers and a very strong body. And I can say that if Speakerman fought with him one-on-one, Speakerman would lose, but what about Cameraman? To be honest, I'm not sure of 100% victory for Cameraman. I would say it's 50-50. This Gmail was very strong and it was very difficult for the Titans to fight him. So I confidently give him 4th place in this top. And in 3rd place are our beloved bros, Cameraman and Speakerman. Probably the coolest and most invincible guys in this top. And if these guys are together, it's better not to get caught by them. They defeated the fake Gmail in episode 65, and by some miracle they survived the explosion. They also showed a good fight with the scientist, but unfortunately they did not have enough strength to defeat him, perhaps because they were very wounded. But why are they only in 3rd place? It seems that they are the strongest, but in reality, no. The finalists who will advance further are stronger than our Titans. And I don't see the point in talking for a long time about Speakerman and Cameraman since you already know all their abilities, so a well-deserved 3rd place for our Titans. And in 2nd place, we have the Skibidi Scientist and Gmail Titan. And let's be honest, it was hard for the Titans to fight with the scientist. And if Gmail is also with him, then the Titans have very little chance of winning. And even if they are not wounded, there's still very little chance of winning. They were in excellent shape when they fought with fake Gmail in episode 65, but they didn't defeat him easily. And I'm sure that Gmail Titan from episode 67 is much stronger than fake from episode 65. And also a scientist is paired with him. And scientist has everything types of weapons: acid, lasers, hypnosis, teleport. Gmail also has very strong lasers and also a new core which he can also shoot. So I don't see the point of talking about it for so long. I think that a scientist and a Titan G-male is stronger than cameraman and speaker man. So scientist and G-male take second place. And finally, we got to first place. And you probably think that I put Dafuk Boom in first place? Actually, no. And in first place, we have Giga Chad, the most powerful character in the Skibidi Toilet universe, TV Man Titan. And I decided that he didn't need a partner, because you understand that he doesn't need it. Lightning, the strongest core, a cool sword, a new powerful hypnosis, and also possibly an energy shield in the future, as well as a new type of rays. He destroyed the Skibidi scientist in 10 seconds, although 2 Titans could not do anything to the scientist. Although we do not know all the abilities of Gmail, but I think even Gmail in duet with a scientist will not be able to defeat TV Man Titan. TV Men will need 20 seconds to destroy them. I can't even imagine what needs to be done to defeat him. Perhaps if you take Cameraman, Speakerman, Scientist, and Gmail together, then they will have a chance of winning. But I assure you that even TV Men can be defeated, but you need a good plan and a lot of troops. And I think that in the future, the scientist will come up with something, or characters as strong as TV Men will appear, but from Skibidi toilets or Astro toilets. Well, in short, the strongest character, TV Men Titan, takes first place in our top, and I think it's well deserved. And guys, I'm very tired. I spent the whole day on this video, so be sure to press like button it if you like the video, and also join my Discord. I'm also waiting for your top of the most powerful characters in the comments. I know that I missed several characters, but it's not possible to add them all. And in my opinion, I chose the most suitable and strong characters. And this is where our video ends. And you were on the channel, and see you.